Breakfast with Pure Coys. Oh yeah. Breakfast with Pure Coys. Breakfast with Pure Coys. Oh yeah. Breakfast with Pure Coys. Breakfast with Pure Coys.
Hey Spurs family, it's breakfast with Pure Coys. But this isn't just breakfast, it isn't just my breakfast, it's our breakfast. So get involved in the comments, put your point across, and let's start the day the Tottenham way together. Oh my word, that was really cringe. I'm sorry about that. Good morning, guys. It's Saturday morning. It is a beautiful Saturday morning here in the West Country. Nice and cool, just how I like it. In fact, I got up at 7 o'clock this morning and thought, I'm going to go for a coffee because I have a coffee shop literally a 5 minute walk from me. I thought, I'm going to go for my morning coffee, put my t shirt on, put a hoodie on, and realised within a couple of minutes of having my hoodie on, it's far too warm still for a hoodie. It is not hoodie weather yet, but hopefully give it another couple of weeks, it will be. I love my hoodies. I live in them. So it's been hard over the summer having to wear t-shirts. My body shape isn't quite the way it used to be, so hoodies suit me a lot better. Anyway, guys, good morning. Good morning. I hope you are well. It is Saturday morning. It is game day. We have a tiny game today against Manchester City. Easy, isn't it? Easy 3 points for Spurs. We will get into that. Of course, we will get into that. But let's see who is in the chat this morning. The Joker is in. Big up the Joker. Says, never a better time to go for Paqueta than tomorrow after his against Chelsea. Yeah, listen, I don't know if any of you watch the game, West Ham Chelsea. Chelsea absolutely run riot. West Ham look poor. They look really poor, but Paqueta did stand out. I watched him on purpose because I've got a lot of stick for saying that I didn't really want Paqueta at Spurs over the last month or so. But that's because we had other targets, Eze's and players like that. Now we haven't, and Paqueta's on the list. I watched him last night. Very good on the ball. Doesn't lose it very often, and makes West Ham tick, even though they were dreadful. Could have had 3 or 4 themselves, though, to be fair. But yeah, guys, we will get into transfers, I'm sure. Barbaric is in the house. Good morning, mate. I hope you're well. It says good morning, Nige. Hope you're well. I'm very good. Smash the likes and subs on your way in, guys. Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. I need to stop saying absolutely. I notice I say it a lot. So I've already said it once. Let's try not to say it again today. Mark's in the house. Game day. Nige. Good morning. Good morning, Mark. I hope you're well. Let's move that mic away from me a little bit. Hope you're well. I hope you slept well. And you're going to have a good weekend, hopefully, starting with the Spurs victory, of course. Just Sheriff is in the house. Big up, Sheriff. I hope you're well. Says good morning, Nige and chat. Good morning, mate. Scott Colliver's in. Scott Colliver. Hello, Nige and chat. Good morning, Scott. I hope you're well, mate. Happy weekend to you. Yun is in. Good morning, mate. I hope you're well. Says morning, Nige and chat. Adam is in the house. Good morning, all. Coffee and cornflakes for breakfast. 3 points for lunch. Come on, you Spurs. I love that positivity. Come on, you Spurs. I've got my cup of tea. So very nice. And I have my glass of water. Can't ever go without a glass of water when you're doing a stream. Guys, let me know what you're having for breakfast. Let me know what you're having to drink. Is it tea, coffee? Is it a glass of water? Let me know. I'm interested. I really do need a nice breakfast this morning. Though I did have one yesterday as well. Razzle's in. Big up, Razzle. I hope you're well, mate. Saying good morning, Nige. And Sheriff saying, no fire up, Nige. The last one you had was rank, by the way. It was fantastic. No, to be fair, it was a bit watery. The beans were a bit watery. So not the best, but it filled a gap, and it is all good. It's all good. Razzle saying Basuma plus 30 million for Paqueta. Yeah, Yes, please. Yeah, when can we do it? Can we do it today? Guys, let me know what you think. Would you be happy if we signed Savio and Paqueta? Would that be a good window? I mean, I don't like having two West Ham players in the side or ex-West Ham players, but I think that would be a good window, don't you? I think that would be a decent window for Tottenham. Let's see what happens. We've got what, 9 days to go? 9 days. We are into single digits, guys. 9 days to make these signings. These signings that Levy hasn't managed to do all summer. So it's going to be interesting. Razzle saying, I do think Paqueta will be hard to prize away, though. I think he owes a bit of loyalty to West Ham for standing by him with the charges. Yeah, I think you could be right there. I think you could be right there. It will be tough to get him away, but money talks. Let's see what happens. Listen, if we've got the money and we're prepared to spend it, which we're clearly not, then for me the only option is Morgan Rogers. But I don't see us getting him either. It's all too late, isn't it? We're going to end up with either bargain basement players or young players. So it is what it is, guys. Yun saying, I'll take a draw today. Come on, you Spurs. I would snap your hand off right now for a draw. Absolutely snap your hand off. I was thinking about doing a watch along today. Never done, well, did a watch along once last season with Sheriff. We did the Chelsea game, Chelsea Spurs game at White Hart Lane when Spurs were 2 up. I thought this watch along stuff is easy. We're winning. And yeah, we get smashed 4-3, I think. I think it was 4-3. Terrible game. Ed M saying, good morning, Nigel and chat. Good morning, Ed. I hope you're well, mate. Sheriff saying, fry up with tea and tin tomatoes. Oh, I hate tin tomatoes. I hate them. Guys, let me know in the comment. Tin tomatoes or baked beans. I should have put this as a... In fact, I am gonna start a poll. Tinned tomatoes or baked beans. And I'll just have tinned or beans. Guys, polls up. Let's see. Tinned tomatoes with your fried breakfast or baked beans. And we will check it out at the end and see who's winning. Yeah, there you go. There you go. My first poll while live. So, Barbaric says, for breakfast, my wife and I had warm, fresh rolls from the baker's filled with bacon, lettuce, and hash browns. That sounds absolutely delicious. Made with a bit of mayo. Oh, heaven. Heaven. Good morning, audio. I hope you're well, mate. Thanks for popping in. Sheriff saying, it's a do, but more to do. Yeah, absolutely. We have got so much to do this window, and we have 9 days to do it. Ed Emson would be a great window. It would be a great window if we can get these players in, Paqueta and Savio. I'm confident of Savio. I hate to say it because I've been burnt over the last couple of weeks, obviously with Morgan Gibbs White and with that man. I don't want to mention his name because he's gone now, but I am confident. Savio rumours are not going away, so I'm feeling positive that after today we will get some positive news. Let's hope so. Jun saying Paqueta and Savio would have been underwhelming after who we're linked with. I think that's the only problem. I mean, we have been linked with Savio all window, really, haven't we? But I get what you mean with Paqueta. Like I say, it wasn't my first choice. I had my heart set on him. The other guy, that's not happening. But we have to get over it, don't we? We have to get over it. That's not happening now. So it is what it is. But I get you. I get you. It would be an underwhelming window for me as well. Christian, Nico Paz rumours are heating up. They are. Guys, let me know what you think about Paz. I'm not overly sure. I'm not sure. Listen, he's really talented. There's no doubt about that. He's a talented boy. But this is just it. It's another kid. It's another kid. I like him from what I've seen. I'm not going to pretend I watch a lot of Como. I don't. I don't think I've ever seen him play live. But from what I've seen in YouTube clips, he looks decent. I just want someone proven there. So for me, I would probably go. It would be Morgan Rogers or Paqueta. Don't think we get either of them, but I would be going big for one of those two. Vincent, two players not exactly known for consistency. No, absolutely, absolutely. Let's bring this bit of news up because this might like move things along for Spurs. There's a couple of rumours coming out. Obviously, one last night, which I heard on the Two Mark show, and this is about AS Roma are now attempting to sign Tottenham Hotspur forward Wilson Odobert. AS Roma could meet this price, though a loan fee. Oh, Spurs want 25 million. AS Roma could meet this price, though a loan fee with an option to buy for the player. Guys, how do we feel about that? He's been at the club a year. He's been injured for most of it. He's hardly played. Do we think this is a good sell for Spurs? Would it be a good move? And if we're selling him, then surely to God, we are not. We are bringing in another left winger because we can't literally have Tell out there. Guys, let me know what you think. Is there any truth in this? Do you think it's just more paper talk? Wilson Odobert to Roma. Is it a goer? If so, we are definitely bringing at least one left winger in. I would say we need two if that's the case. But listen, let's see, let's see. Razzle saying baked beans all day long. I agree. Daniel Field, baked beans, big up Daniel. Yeah, I agree, mate. I don't know what Sheriff's on about. He's mental. Sorry, Sheriff. I love you really. Sylvia, big up Sylvia, saying, hope Frank don't set up like versus PSG. Got to bring the heat to the City midfield. They ain't winning any 50-50 duels. That's an interesting take. Interesting take. How would you set up, Sylvia? How would you set up against this City side? Because I'm assuming that we are going to go exactly the same way as we did against PSG. And for the most part, it worked, right? For the most part, it did work. City, different kettle of fish at home. Listen, it's going to be a tough game. It's not going to be a fun watch, but we have got a pretty decent record there. Let's see what happens. You know, it's difficult when we haven't really got the attacking flair to go at teams. So, Sheriff saying ahead of technology. Not, I know. Well, I watched you do it last night, mate. So I thought it can't. Sorry, that sounds really bad. It can't be that difficult. But I thought, well, surely I can do it. Let's have a look. Yeah, it is what it is. Razzle saying the real question is red or brown or white. I have mayo on everything, literally everything. Barbaric saying tin tomatoes should be illegal, like pineapple on pizza. Yes, agreed, agreed. I think Sheriff's getting a bit of a tonk in here. Um, we'll have a look. 14 votes so far, 79% to beans, 21% to tin tomatoes, and I'm pretty certain that Sheriff has got at least 2 or 3 accounts and he's just put tin tomatoes on like 2 or 3 times. Ewan is saying beans all day, Nige. I agree. I agree. Oh, Daniel saying on sourdough. Yeah, I'm starving now. Absolutely starving. I can't wait. I'm gonna eat my weight in baked beans and sausages later. Cannot wait. Scott Colliver, tin tomatoes, baked beans. Is that tin tomatoes wins? I'm taking it. Or they, yeah, kind of the same thing, but I don't like tomatoes. Really, I don't like tomatoes. Even more so from the tin. Ginseng, beans would go well with a proper spud as well. Yeah, spud, cheese sprinkled all over. Oh, I'm so hungry. Mark saying both give me bad wind. Absolutely. I just said it again. Second time, second absolutely the show. Let's see if I can get under 5. And Daniel saying good morning. Good morning, mate. Hope you're well. Razzle saying at least Savio isn't playing or being named in the squad. One step closer to Eze. Yeah, I want to keep my powder dry and keep my mouth shut because I was so confident on Eze. But I do think we get him. I do think we get him. Absolutely, Sheriff. Said it again. Daniel Field, I think we'll get Savio delusion and so yeah, I think so as well. I think we get him. I think we get him. Razzle saying, can't see Paz coping with the pace and pressing of the Premier League. And this is my concern. This is my concern with Paz. He's not Prem proven. He's not done it at the highest level, really. You know, one good season. I'd like to see him for another season, but then if he was to have another good season, we're probably not going to get him then anyway. So that's the thing. Do we bring him in now when we have a chance of getting him while he's young? Or do we wait a couple of years when maybe he's fantastic and then we've got no chance? Difficult one. But for me, I just want Prem proven. Scott's Odobert can go to Roma if Roma stumps up the money. I agree. Listen, I've not got a problem with Odobert leaving. My problem is we are then left with one left winger in town. So where do we go from now? It means we have to be signing a left winger, surely. Jun saying Odobert doesn't look good for the minutes he's played. I think he's looked better than Town, but both are very much like, you know, we want better, don't we? So Mark saying Sal, if we can get the money, I'm all up for it. Razzle saying I like Odobert better than Town, but he can go because I think we can do better. My thoughts exactly. My thoughts exactly. Vincent Deadwood, even though he has been here less than 2 years. And this is what Spurs do, isn't it? We get rid of a load of Deadwood and then we sign more Deadwood. It is the Tottenham way. Yunsen, get rid of Odobert. Shouldn't have signed him in the first place. I agree. I agree. It seemed like another silly signing from Tottenham. Tau and Odobert, for me, both silly signings. I can remember where I was. I was on holiday in Weymouth last year with my daughter. Got the news, did one of my first shorts on Odobert, sat on the beach. So there's some pointless information for you now. Scott Colliver saying pineapple on pizza is great. I don't mind pineapple on pizza. I quite like the sweet and salty taste. But yeah, definitely not tin tomatoes. Daniel Field, Mary Rose, what about mayo with ketchup? Yes, yes. Don't have that very often, but yeah, I'm more than happy to give it a whirl. Why not? If I can set up a poll, so can a 2-year-old. So true, true, mate. So yeah, I'm glad I managed to do it, as I would have looked silly. Ed M saying, I love tomatoes, but tinned is disgusting. Agreed. Justin agrees with the sheriff. Tinned tomatoes on a full English with the fried as a sponge. Yeah, that is, yeah, I like that with beans as well, though. The fried bread just soaking it all up. Lovely. Lovely. Daniel saying, I love tomatoes, especially cherry ones, not tinned. Brr. No, just can't have it. Just can't do tomatoes in any way, shape, or form. Eggy bread or fried bread or normal toast. All three, probably normal toast usually with my breakfast. But yeah, every now and again, maybe a bit of fried bread. Eggy bread, that would be my least favourite. But normal toast, fried bread, then eggy bread. But as many eggs as I can have on my breakfast. Barbaric saying Paz is a decent player, but for how important a number 10 is, especially for us, we can't put the pressure on this kid. I agree, we can't put the pressure on this kid. For me, he's not the one for now. It is a risk, though, if we don't get him. But again, it's another difficult deal to do, isn't it? Were we not told earlier on in the window that when we were linked with Paz before that it was a difficult deal to do? One of those difficult deals that Arsenal take like 3 hours to do. But a difficult deal as in, obviously Real Madrid have a 50% um buy thing. They get 50% of the money. My mind's gone blank. 50% of any sell on value. Um, so it just makes it difficult. Did they part own him? I don't know, but anyway, it is a difficult deal to do. Scott saying cherry tomatoes are great. Steve D, good morning. I've said all along I wanted Savio Molinese, but I can't say I'm hopeful. Good morning, Steve. I hope you're well. I'm hopeful. I think we get him. I did say that about Eze though, but I think we get him. The Joker. That's three players we're getting from City then. Savio, and Savinho. Just get the latter. The other two are rubbish. Come on, guys. Spell his name right at least. Well, it is Savinho, isn't it? That's what is. Oh, is his name Savio? I thought his name was Savio, but they called him Savinho. I don't know. Anyway, him, that left winger who plays right wing for him. Him. Let's get him in. Ed M. Question: should they try for a double deal? Savio and Ake. Lots of injuries. Ake is a good player. Though. I like Nathan Ake. I really do. I think he's decent. Like you say, left-sided, can play left back as well. I wouldn't be against that. But aren't they selling a Kanji too? A Kanji for me is another one I take. You know, left-sided. I think. You know, good centre half. I like a Kanji. Should have got him when he was at Dortmund, and when City got him the first time. But yeah, I wouldn't be against that at all, Ed. Wouldn't be against that at all. Let us know in the comments. What do you think? What do you think? Bob Barrett saying the Joker. His name is Savio. Savinho is his nickname. That's what I thought. Yes, that's what I thought. As it comes in, his name is Savio. His nickname is Savinho. So using either of them is correct. Absolutely. And sometimes, especially when you're talking, Savio is just easier to say than Savinho. Daniel Phil, boiled eggs and soldiers. You know, I used to like them. Yeah, when my mum used to make me boiled egg and soldiers. It's been a while. It's been a while. Daniel saying, yes, I'm famished as well, mate. Absolutely starving. As soon as I get off of here, I'm grabbing some toast. Going to watch a bit of the Two Marks who are on after me. I will be redirecting you guys to the Two Marks show after this. And yeah, enjoy. I will be grabbing some toast, watching a bit of them, and then going for breakfast somewhere. Razzle saying, you realise the sell-on clause is only taken from the profit of what the club. I do not realise that. I am what you would call silly when it comes to financial anything. So especially when it comes to Tottenham. So yeah, didn't realise that at all, but let's see what happens. Lee's in the house. God, I'm in a world of my own at the moment. Lee is in the house. Big up, Lee. Happy Spurs Day. May the force be with you. Yeah, massive game today against City. You know, it's kind of good that it's early in the season, isn't it? Because win, lose or draw, you know, it's not really going to affect Tottenham's season. But it'd be nice to go there and get something. I'd be happy if we get, like I said, if we get a point, I'd absolutely snap your hand off. Ronnie saying Savio. Yes, absolutely. That's his name. I've said absolutely again. Brilliant. Sylvia saying 4-4-1-1 setup. More players to pick up the line break and runs. City like to push 5 players up and force man to man on the back line. Then have one of their fullback make that line break and run. Really interesting tactical analysis there. And, you know, it's going to be interesting to see how Frank sets up against them, isn't it? I think we're all assuming that we're going to play the same way as we did against PSG, but we just don't know. And I think that's a fair comment there, Sylvia. Absolutely fair comment. I think whatever we play is going to be a tough game. It's going to be a tough game. Steve's in the house. Big up, Steve. I want Spurs to serve up a couple of signings in the next few days. Yes, I would absolutely love that too. Absolutely love that. Guys, smash that like, hit that subscribe button. Nearly 50 in the house this morning, which is lovely for Saturday morning. So yeah, please hit that like if you haven't. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. I am chasing down 1200. If I could get there soon, that would be absolutely amazing. This show is all about you guys. It is all about you. I am just chatting, just answering your comments really. So thank you so much for being here. Lee saying, how can we trust Levy in any negotiations now? It's so hard, isn't it? I don't trust anything Spurs say anymore. I don't trust anything that any of the outlets say, that any ITK say. I don't believe a word of it anymore. It's been a summer of just, it's been hard, isn't it? I mean, we've got to remember, we have brought in Kudus, who was a fantastic signing, who is going to light up the lane, but he can't do it alone. And Polini, I love. I think he's a perfect player. The perfect player. I hope you guys didn't hear that. I have a neighbour who's got a really, really crappy car. with an exhaust the size of Northampton. And when he drives past in the morning, it's just so annoying. So annoying. Cookie is up and with us. Good morning, Cookie. I hope you're well. Says good morning, Nige and chat. Good morning. And as I've said, I will be sending you over to the 2 Mark show at 9:30. Razzle saying I've gone for a 2-2. I would take that, mate. I would snap your hand off for that right now. I really would. I've got to do my bet later. But yeah, quite tempted to do a watch along later just for laugh. Listen, I know there's so many people doing watch alongs and probably get like 3 people in, but that would be fine. I don't care. It's just the experience of doing one. It would be quite interesting and quite fun, I think. So I may do that. I haven't decided yet. The Joker saying it's a bit like Matters Towel, his real name. This is his real name, but everyone calls him rubbish. Oh, that's funny. That tickled me. That did. I like that. Sheriff, Steve D saying, morning, Sheriff. And the Sheriff saying, good morning to the Cookmeister. Ah, you're alive. Yeah, late, Cookie. You're late, mate. Lee saying, 3 at the back today. Richie to start, 1-1 draw for me. Again, I would absolutely snap your hand off for that. And Daniel Phil saying, smash. Ronnie, I bet we get the lineup 100%. I bet I get the lineup 100% right. Vicario, Porro, Romero, Danzo, VDV, Spence, Polinia, Benton, Corsart, Kudus, Ritchie. It's exactly what I would go with as well. I think that was the PSG lineup. That's the lineup I think it'd be. Yeah, you won't be far wrong now. And Cookie saying just about Sheriff. Steve, I love your positivity, mate. 2-0 Spurs win today. Johnson again. Ole, ole. I love the confidence. I love the confidence. Reese, big up Reese. Morning, Nige. Kang in Savio. I will be relatively appeased. Add a left back, centre back, and I will be happy. But foul, we'll be lucky to get 10th. Yeah, guys, let's talk about if we foul. If we fail to get these players in, what kind of season are we going to have? How is it going to look? We are struggling, aren't we? If we don't get these at least 2 in. Now, I think we need at least 2 in. We need at least an 11 and at least a number 10. Ideally, we need 2 defenders. And this is another thing I want to bring up quickly, actually. While I'm here, this is coming out from the outlets today. And it is regarding Vuskovic. And it says, Hamburg are close to completing loan deal to sign central defender Luka Vuskovic from Tottenham Hotspur. Negotiations are underway with the agreement set to be completed soon. That comes from, of course, Fabrizio Romano. Doesn't mean it's true. He's got quite a bit wrong over the last couple of weeks. But if it is, we're short, aren't we, at the back? Aren't we short at the back if that's the case? Because let's face it, we have Danzo, Romero, Van der Ven, Davis. Dragu's not back yet, so that's 4 centre halves. I can't think of another one that we have. And if Frank likes to play 3 at the back, if we're getting rid of Vuskovic as well, we surely need another centre back. So I think if Vuskovic goes, we bring another centre back in. Now, this is the positive me coming out now. I know we have had a shocking window, guys, an absolute shocker of a window. There is no doubt about that. A shocker of a window. We are going to have to do some really big things over the next week to appease what a shocker it's been. But I think we bring in 3 or 4 players in this last week. I think we bring in the 11. I think we bring in the 10. And I think we bring in a centre back and maybe another opportunist signing. Because I don't see how Vuskovic goes if we've only then got 4 centre backs. 5, of course, if once Dragic is fit. But he's not fit currently. So, guys, let me know what you think about that. It's interesting. If Vuskovic goes, do we bring in another centre back? Lee saying Levy is a busted flush now. He's been forced out. Who's afraid of him now? He's been found out. Yeah, and the thing is, he's going to have to pay the money now, isn't he? If he wants the players, he's going to have to pay the money. Barbaric saying Get some Danzo long throws into their box, keep them on the back foot. I think that's what we're going to have to do. Maybe turn around with a few long balls down channels and yeah, set pieces is where we could do something. Sheriff saying, I'm driving my upcoming new car. Or would I join you, Nige? Or I will join you, Nige. Oh, nice. Nice, mate. Nice, mate. Razzle saying, is that your red Ferrari, Chef? And Steve saying, good morning to the two Marks. Probably a Reliant Robin. I used to love the Reliant Robins. They were great cars. Great cars. I mean, I never had one. I did have a Mini though. My first two cars were a Volkswagen Beetle, 1968 Volkswagen Beetle. Not in 1968. I'm not that bloody old. 1968 Volkswagen Beetle, which was cool as hell. Used to wear like a bucket hat. Used to be when, if anyone's old enough, raves were a thing. We used to go. Me and my mates used to go to raves, drive down to Bournemouth, and I'd take the Beetle down, the bucket hat on. Yeah, they were good days, good days. And then I had a Mini after that, and I loved my Mini. Loved it. Chucked it around. It was fantastic. Great car. Daniel saying definitely at least two. Come on, Levy and Co. Push your boat out. We're in the Champions League. Yes, we are in the Champions League. Do something, guys. No Razzle, not a Ferrari, and it's blue. And it's blue. Nice. Razzle saying plugging those super stickers has paid off, Sheriff. No comment. No comment. Scott Colliver saying Taki is there as well. Yes, he is. Sorry, I forgot about him. But again, I don't know. Is he good enough? Is he the answer? It's going to be interesting to see what we do. Certainly, for me, it's going to be interesting to see what we do. Steve says, I think Savio, Rodrigo, and a centre back come in this week using my last ounce of positivity. Agreed. Agreed. I think Savio, Rodrigo. Oh, that is a. I mean, that is a big call. That is a big call. Um, I think Real Madrid owe us one, and I know the Rodrigo links are a little bit nuts, and we're probably like, we're not getting him. But on a loan deal, they kind of owe us one, don't they? After Modric, after Bell, we have a good relationship with Real Madrid. They kind of owe us one, so give them to us on loan for a year, pay half his wages, and you can have him back. Tides us over for a season, and we get a bit of quality to cheer on. Lee saying if we don't get anyone in decent, it's 10th in the Prem and out in the first round of the Champions League and no cups. And we all know we have more injuries. There's so much for Frank to do. Absolutely. If we don't get anyone in, it is going to be a long season. It's going to be such a long season. Cheryl saying, Razzle, we haven't been paid out yet. No, that's true. You got to earn a certain amount before you get anything. So, yeah, keep those super chats and memberships flying in, guys, because we don't get a penny of it for a long time, which is crazy, isn't it? Vindaloo's in the house. Big up, mate. Saying, morning, Nige and chat. Move quickly for Savio, just in case Arsenal get an injury again. You never know. I mean, that would, I think every Spurs fan would, it would be carnage. Carnage here on YouTube. Imagine Martinelli gets injured and Arsenal move in for Savio. Wow. Wow. Hopefully that won't happen. But big up Vindaloo. Yeah. Listen, mate, if you don't win the title now, it's all yours to win. Go and win it. Hopefully you don't, but Eze for me is a game changer. Big up, buddy. Says at least 9 chairmen have come out saying they will not do business with Levy because of his past antics. He is running out of friends fast. The Lewis family must act now. I agree, but this is why I thought Levy would stop doing the. I thought he was been pushed to the side, but clearly not. Clearly not. Daniel saying I love Mini Coopers. Yeah, Mini Coopers are lovely cars. Mine wasn't a Mini Cooper. Mine was a little like Mini, just a normal standard Mini, but it was nice. It was a nice little car. Barbaric saying my first car was a Hillman Imp. They were quite cool little cars as well, weren't they? But, I love the old style cars, I really do. I'd love if I had the money, if I was absolutely minted, I would no doubt 100% get an original Volkswagen Beetle again, and, I just think they're so cool. Love the smell of fuel when you're driving. Uh, and you get that with old cars, you don't get that with new ones. Razzle saying, confident sheriff that will in that paycheck landing. Beyond the lane, big up Beyond the Lane. Nice to see you here. Make sure you smash a like and hit that subscribe button. He says we need another centre back. Takai Dragu injured. Vuskovic goes out on loan, and wouldn't want to have Davis as the only backup to Van der Ven, Romero, and Danzo, especially if we play three at the back. Agreed. Agreed. We definitely need, if Vuskovic is going, we definitely need a centre back. Sheriff said, my first car was a Mini. What colour was it, Sheriff? My Mini was blue and white, Tottenham colours. Yeah, it was a lovely car. And then I got a 1275 GT. Nice, nice. Vindaloo saying, Daniel Field, Barbaric, and Two Marks saying hello. Sheriff saying, have you seen my car, Nigel? I have, mate. You sent me pictures. You did. I look forward to you coming to pick me up so we can go up to Manchester and see Cook. Chucky's saying, shameless gets you a car, people. Yeah, exactly. That's what happens when you're shameless. I need to be more shameless, I think. Super chats. Is that what you say? Super chats, super dupers, and memberships are available. I like it when you like this. Super chats. Yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it. Barbaric is saying, good morning to Vindaloo. Rainman's in the house. Big up, Rainman. Said my first car was T-Reg Mini with a hole in the driver's footwell, so my feet were always getting wet. That car. That's the thing with the old cars, wasn't it? You could yeah, falling apart. You just drove them. Holes everywhere, but yeah, it was good fun. My third car was another Mini, and this was crazy. I got another Mini, which was orange, horrific. But it went, they'd done something to it and it went like hell. It was incredibly fast for a Mini. I had it for like 4 months, drove it lots, and then took it for the MOT. And I got a call to say that the car needs to be scrapped ASAP. And when I went in to find out why, the front axle was tied together with rope. So lucky to still be here, to be fair. Crazy. But it is what it is. Ed M saying my first car was a Saab 900. My dad had a Saab 900 in yellow. It was lovely, lovely car. People saying hello. Daniel saying true that nice. Can't remember what it was true about, but thank you. People still saying hello. How much time have I got left? I've got a little bit of time left. It's only 37 minutes in. Lucky Singh saying Vindaloo, Vindaloo Xerxes, Ahmad, Diallo, Cunha, Patrick, Durgu, they're all back for Fulham. Well, big up, mate. Well, I know you're a United fan. It's gonna be interesting to see what United do this year. I know they lost the opening game, but I think they're going to be a lot better. I see them finishing in that top seven. Guys, let me know what you think about United. I think a top seven finish for United this year. It's going to be interesting. Razzle saying my first car was a Fiesta Z-Tech, and the insurance was double the price of the car. Absolute foul. That was the trouble, wasn't it? That was the trouble. Jimmy's in the house. Big up, Jimmy. Saying big up, Nigel. Good morning, the chat. Guys, if you haven't, smash that like button. Let's get always a target to hit 50 likes on a stream. So if we can get to 50 likes, that would be absolutely amazing. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. I'm currently on 1,125. If I could get to 1,130 by the end of the stream, that would be absolutely amazing. Like I said before, this show's all about you guys. And yeah, I appreciate each and every one of you from being in the house on a Saturday morning when you could be doing better things with your time. I don't know what, by the way, but you could be. You could be. United, yeah, Lucky Singh saying Lamin's the goalkeeper we're pushing for. United definitely need a keeper. It's the one thing I think they're holding United back is a top class keeper. Not sure about Lamin's, not seen a lot of him. So it'd be interesting to see what happens. Steve saying it's not all doom and gloom. We could be West Ham fans now. That's all gloom. Wow, West Ham last night were dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. And yeah, 8 goals conceded in 2 games. It's going to be a long season for West Ham, especially if Spurs go in and nick Paqueta off them. Mark Pitts is in the house. Good morning, Mark. Swindon Massive. Saying if we do not get any players in this window, he will have to get players in the winter window. Yeah, and it's so difficult though, isn't it? I think if we don't get any more players in this window, then we're in big trouble. Big trouble. Drula's in the house. Big up, Drula. Hope you're well. Saying morning, Nige and chat. And everyone's saying hello to Drula. John's in the house. Big up, John. Saying if Levy doesn't do business, there will be carnage. If Nige doesn't get his car, there would be. If Nige doesn't get his car, would it be a carnage? Well, exactly. Exactly. It would be a motorbike. I'd love to, if I could get a new car. If I get a new car, if I got currently I got a Mazda 2. It's all right. Yeah, it does the job. But if I could get a new car, I like my small cars. I've always been somebody who's had like little sports cars. So I've had an XR2 back in the day. I had a Peugeot 205 GTI 1.9. I like to get the little hatchbacks, little hot hatches they're called, aren't they? So I would love to get a Suzuki Swift Sport. Had one before. They're such nippy little cars. Love them. If I had the money, but I haven't, so it's not happening. Daniel said my mate flipped his Mini on a roundabout and carried on like nothing had happened. Wow. Wow. Bonabana is in the house. Good morning. Saying good morning to you and a Tottenham win. I hope so. I really hope Spurs get over the line today and get this victory, or at least get a point. Like I said, if we could stay unbeaten, that would be absolutely fantastic. Dave Jones saying tomatoes or beans. Let's have a look at the vote. We have had 45 votes for this. Tin tomatoes is on 24% and baked beans is on 76%. If you haven't voted, guys, get voting. Let's get up to 50. If we can get 50 votes, that would be absolutely amazing. But yeah, baked beans all the way. Surely, baked beans all the way. Mr. Bean up the minis. Absolutely, I love minis. My first car was a standard old Mini. Yeah, mine too, mate. I recall my dad having a bubble car and later a Reliant Robin. Yeah, I had a girlfriend that had a Morris Minor. God, I sound really old, but at the time they were classic cars as well. She had a Manic Minor, a Morris Minor, and I had a Volkswagen Beetle, and then a Mini. But Vindaloo says Nige is forbidden to talk about. Yes, we do not talk about that man. He did us a dirty. He did us a dirty. Love him as a player, but just can't. No, I'm going to struggle to watch Arsenal this season now with him in the side. I am broken. It's like, do you know what it's like? It's like you meet this beautiful woman and you fall totally head over heels in love with her, and all your mates are like, "Do not go there, mate. Don't go there because she's going to cheat on you." And you're like, "No, she won't. No, she won't. I got this." And you date her, and she cheats on you, breaks your heart, and all your mates are like, "Told you." That's what the Eze deal was like. Everyone was saying, ain't going to happen. Arsenal going to come in. And we all fell. And we were like, no, he's coming to Spurs. He wants Tottenham. And then he breaks our hearts right at the end. What an absolute person. Jimmy saying, go get Bowen or Paqueta. They both want out. He looked broken, didn't he, Bowen, last night in the interview. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. What car did Ali G drive? I don't know. What car did he drive? Charlie's in the house. Big up, Charlie, my boy. Saying, morning, Dad, and the chat. Talking of cars, can't even forget the retro red Beetle you were driving in 2010. Yes, yeah, that was the last Beetle. Ruby, she was beautiful. And again, yeah, the smell of fuel. Loved it. Loved it. Marios, good morning, mate. Good morning. If we can get a similar performance to the one we saw against PSG, I'll be happy. Win, lose, or draw. It will show continuous improvement. Big 9 days ahead. We desperately need quality. Absolutely bang on, mate. It is all about, listen, Man City away is a tough game. If we put in a performance and we see improvement, that's all we can ask for. We're not winning leagues this year. We're not probably not winning cups, but we want to see progression. We want to see improvement. And I couldn't agree more. Massive 9 days ahead. Massive. Rindeloo said, I won't mention it. Good. It is. It is very sensitive. Very sensitive. As people all saying hello to Charlie. Charlie, if you want a coffee later, let me know. Russell saying, all good, mate. I hope you're well. Yes, da da da. Here we go. Vindaloo. Nice. Mostly happens to Spurs supporters left short at the end. Yeah, it does. It's heartbreaking, mate. It's absolutely heartbreaking. But it is what it is. I think we're talking about new cars here. Renault 5, nice car. Nice car. Renault Ali. I think I know what one of them is. Ali G had a Renault 5 GT Turbo. What a car that was. What a car. My mate had a Renault 5 GT Turbo. Went like shit off a shovel. And yeah, really nice cars. Engine is massive, yeah. Great tune that. Absolutely great tune. John saying, just imagine Nuno out, Big Ange taking over at Forest, and we played him, and we'd be both booing and cheering at the same time. Wouldn't that be weird? What do you think about this whole Forest thing? I think it's crazy. I've got to say, listen, Nuno was never the best Spurs manager, was he? But he has been he's such a nice guy, Nuno. I got full respect for him, and he has been treated so badly by Forest. I really hope, I really hope Forest, if they sack him, I really hope they get Ange in, because Ange will do his very best to take Forest down, and I think it's going to be absolutely car crash, and I can't wait to see it. Guys, let me know what you think about Ange possibly taking over at Forest. Of course, it is all rumours, but from what Nuno was saying yesterday, he doesn't look happy, and he has seemed to have fallen out with Marinakis. Also interesting to see what Morgan Gibbs White said. He said really the only reason he didn't move to Spurs was because of his wife's pregnancy and because she didn't really want to the upheaval of it. And that's fair enough. Family first. Family first. Got a lot more respect for Morgan Gibbs White now. Vindaloo said, Nige, Arsenal leads. What's your prediction? 4-0. 4-0 Arsenal. I think you're going to wipe the floor with them, to be honest. Yeah, I think it's a comfortable win for Arsenal today. And we're just going through the chat now. Barbaric saying, I'd love Ange at Forest. And relegates him. That would be brilliant, wouldn't it? Charlie said, Marinakis is a nutter. He is. He is a complete nutter. Dave saying, crazy Forest. They are crazy. I think Nuno is such a good manager for them. And he gets the best out of the players he's got. So I think they're going to struggle. If they get rid of him, I think they will struggle. Listen, Forest have made some really good signings. I think Forest are ones to watch this season if they keep Nuno. If they don't, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting, guys. Mario saying, I think Ange to Forest is as good as done. The Greek connection between them. Yes, good point. Between Ange and Marinakis, they're also here. They're very close friends. I wonder how long they'll be close friends for though, if he takes over. Yeah, I think it will be 4-0. I think it will be 4-0. Barbaric saying 1-0 leads. I mean, that would be amazing, wouldn't it? That would be amazing. John said there were plenty of plates being thrown and broken at Forest. Absolutely. Absolutely. I wouldn't wish Ange on anyone, but I will make an exception for Forest. Yeah, Forest are, they've become public enemy number one, haven't they, this season, this summer, with what's happened. And I kind of get it. But yeah, I feel sorry for them. Feel sorry for them because you know what? I like Forest. I like Forest. One of my close friends supports Forest. And as a club, they're a massive club. But Marinakis has kind of tainted them this season. So yeah, guys, there are 67 in the house. It was 71 minute ago. Smash that like, hit that subscribe button. Let's get over 50 likes for the stream. Let's see how many we got now, just so I can push it a little bit more. I was out here myself. We have 50 likes exactly. Bang on. Thank you so much, guys. It's all about getting to those 50 likes. And I appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button as well. Chasing down 1200. Daniel saying this whole Nuno and Ange ordeal has dumbfounded me. I agree. I agree. It's happening. Ange to Forest, if you see the transfers they've made, is all Ange style players. They have changed a little bit, haven't they, from what they were before? It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Can't Forest get Ange today so we can get Johnson? That would be amazing, wouldn't it? Sheriff, block your ears. Wouldn't that be amazing if Ange come in and took Brennan Johnson back to Forest? Daniel saying they're both Greek. Yep. Vindaloo saying, oh yeah, what a story. Forest keep Morgan Gibbs White and they get Ange and he wins a trophy before. So Spurs are gonna lose a lot of, I mean, we already lost a lot of Ange fans, but Forest are gonna gain a lot of fans over the next couple of weeks, if that's true. And yeah, I might actually start subbing to a few Forest fan channels because the Ange meltdown is going to be absolutely amazing. Big up now. He says it was a choice of Ange or Mourinho. Could you imagine Marinakis and Mourinho? That wouldn't last more than a week, would it? Wouldn't last more than a week. Charlie saying Ange is a serial winner. I can see it happening. Yeah, what a guy. Yeah. I mean, he is a serial winner. I guess you have to say it. He is. But just anyway, you know, hadn't mentioned Ange for a while and he's back. He's back and back at Forest. Jimmy said he may be a nutter, but he's fully committed to the football cause. Wish we could say the same for our chairman. And as much as we slate this Marinakis, he is. It's all about the football. Doesn't care about anything else. Plows everything into the football. And if only Levy did that at Tottenham, that would be absolutely amazing, wouldn't it? Vindaloo, the meltdown of Ange gets Forest a trophy. It's not going to happen. Not going to happen. Well, they might finish above us, but they ain't winning the trophy. I'm going to keep that to my head. But yeah, I get what you're saying. It would be horrific. It would be horrific. And Eze scores a winner to win Arsenal the title. Just rub it in even more. You know, Morgan Gibbs White gets the winner in the cup final. I don't even want to think about it. Imagine Ange retaining the Europa League with Forest. Yes, yes. Horrific. Guys, let's have a quick prediction on the game tomorrow, this afternoon, literally in a couple of hours. Like I said, I may do a watch along for it, guys. So, you know, if you want to come along and have a watch and join in, then by all means do. Corey boys in the house. Lads. Absolutely. Charlie said, Meltdown could be worse for you guys, mate, if you win nothing this season. Agreed. Arsenal have it all to do. Guys, give me a score prediction for today. What are we going with for Manchester City and Tottenham? I'm going to go now for I think we will lose. I hate to say it. I think we will lose. I think 3-1 City. I just think City are way too strong and we are far from the finished article. That's not a bad thing, though. That's not a bad thing. You know, defeat isn't necessarily a bad thing. Hit the bar is saying 2-2. I take that. Drooler is saying 2-1 Spurs. I love the confidence. Ed is going 1-1. Mario saying 1-1. A tactical Frank masterclass. My boy is saying 3-2 Spurs. Johnson again. Ole, ole. I'm loving the positivity, guys. I wish I could join you. Barbaric saying 2-1 Spurs win. Lee Payne saying 1-1 draw. And Charlie Lang saying realistically a 3-1 loss. Ryan saying Desmond, so 2-2 draw there. Jimmy saying 2-0 loss, unfortunately. And Lee Payne saying we will park the bus for a 1-1 draw. Listen, I would snap your hand off for a 1-1 draw right now. As far as the poll goes, tin tomatoes or baked beans, 52 votes, guys. 75% saying bake beans with your breakfast. Absolutely. Tin tomatoes, a big absolutely no, guys. Not happening. I will end that poll now. Thank you for everyone who took part. 53 votes now, still 75% to the beans. So the beans wins hands down. Thank you guys for getting involved in that bit of a fun poll now. And Tottenham Ranger, big up Tottenham Ranger. I hope you are, mate. Saying 1-0 Spurs. I love the positivity. I love the positivity in the chat. It's been fantastic. It's what I want to see. I am being ultra negative today. I think we're going to lose, but it's not such a bad thing, guys. I am at 1,127. 3 subs to get me up to 1,130 would be fantastic. If you haven't subbed already, John said my heart says 3-2 Spurs, but I'm saying 3-1 City. That's what I think it will be as well. But we will see. Corey saying, give me a Desmond. Yes, I would take that. Absolutely. Snap your hand off for it. Vindaloo saying, Drew the comfort talking. Corey boy saying, next one, black pudding. Yes or no? I'm going to say straight off the bat, no. Definitely not. I've never tried it though. I bet it's really nice. But just the thought of eating pig's blood just doesn't do it for me. So I will go no on the old black pudding. Spurs 1961. Big up, mate. Says 2-0 Spurs. Again, I'm loving this positivity. I really am. Daniel saying that was actually a good poll. Thank you, mate. Yeah. I think it's important to make the choice. You know, baked beans or I can't imagine why anyone would want tin tomatoes on their breakfast. It's horrific. Absolutely horrific. Keep smashing that like, guys. Keep hitting that subscribe. We are going to finish in 3 minutes and I'm going to send you straight over to the 2 Mark show. I think it's all set up. When you get over there, guys, please say Pure Coys Raid. And yeah, hopefully then that'll be another pint that they owe me. I think I'm owed about 7,000 pints from them at the moment, which is fantastic. Hit the bar saying there's no way they don't score 2. There's no way they don't score 2-2. I think if we get a 2-2 draw, it'll be an amazing result. An amazing result. Ed M saying, I'm looking forward to the Gooner fans' meltdown when they realise Arteta is a shit manager. Yes, he is. No matter what players they have, he's still a crap manager, isn't he? Let's face it. Let's face it. Tottenham Ranger saying, I still like the big man. And even if he does go to Forest, I hope he wins in his second season. I don't mind if he wins in his second season as long as he takes them down. You know, he could win a cup, League Cup. That's absolutely fine. And Vindaloo saying, Ed M, we already know. Tottenham. Rangers saying, go on, Ange. Go on, Ange. Get it done. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to pad out the last minute or so. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. Like I said before, this show is all about you guys. I am going to send you over now to the fantastic 2 Marks for their breakfast brunch show. Make sure you hit the subscribe for them. Make sure you hit the like button for them too. Guys, have a fantastic Saturday. And as always, stay positive, stay poised, and stay pure coys.